I want to also give my respects and sympathies to all the people who've been fired or forced into resignation from the news press. There has been a loss in our community, but there has been a very human loss of jobs. And I share in that because my own wife, Cammie, used to work for the paper. She resigned under pressure, and we went for 3 months without a salary from her, and we're still trying to recover from that. It is a very human tragedy, and I salute you all trying to overcome it and getting to wherever it is that we're going to find ourselves in the future. I want to say that my wife, Cammie, who could not be here, actually has a good job. She's working with the Chumash Casino, and they respect and honor their employees, something that is a breath of fresh air for all the people who have worked at the news press, where respect and honor are words not understood by the management. Santa Barbara has had many cataclysmic and enormous events, disasters that have affected her history. I think of the earthquake of 25 and the burning of Stearns Wharf and the Romero Canyon fire and the Sycamore Canyon fire, the oil spill of '69, and I believe in my heart that historically the loss of the news press is in that category. And yet, how ironic, the chronicler of our history is not recording these events. How sad. But then the question becomes, what do we make of all of this, and what do we do? I think we all need to acknowledge, openly, individually, at our own pace, that this storied institution that we have cherished for so long is dead. And the mourning process that we have to go through of anger and sadness, but eventual resignation and acceptance, we must go through that, because this paper will not change until some ownership or management, massive ownership or management change occurs. We're victims of that. And until about 2 weeks ago, I kept my mouth closed because of the bullying tactics that scared me. And I don't like being bullied. And I don't like being a victim. I want to thank all of you for coming here today to refuse to be bullied and to refuse to be victims. We have to take back what is ours. It is not just ampersand that owns that building. But indeed, the ownership of the building, as I thought about this, is not the issue. And the name News Press is not the issue. Because the paper that we have loved and respected for so many years was not the building, and it was not the name. It was these people right here who were the heart and soul and blood of that paper. They have a very tough job ahead of them. In fact, many of them may have to move out of town or go do some other thing that's not journalism. And they're journalists. They want to report the news, and we need that desperately. I would offer the suggestion that in addition to the cold shoulder, in addition to the picketing and the fights in the courts, that somebody needs to tell the stories. These are the storytellers here, and the people will go wherever the story is being told. It does not have to be told here. It can be told somewhere else. And in the close future we have in front of us, we need to look elsewhere. I would suggest, if you've got time on your hands, even if it's free, being the storytellers, go tell your story. Use the Sound, use the Independent, use whatever you can do to continue to report on the history of Santa Barbara as it unfolds day by day. Because we must fight on. We must fight on.